My name is Salagari Baginshtad. You might remember me from previous stories. I have another one to tell. It is about a smoked hand, hand of smoke. So, one day I was on my bicycle and riding up and down this random hill. It was in Saspari, of course, where I am currently. And while I was there, I smelled this really nice pie, apple carrot pie, to be exact. Apple carrot pie. And all of a sudden, I could see a visible a visible bit of smoke coming down the path. Yes. It turned left and then right and then left again and then right again and then went straight towards me. And out popped a hand. Like smoke was in the shape of a hand at the end of that long trail. And it looked like it was reaching out and probing my nose. I couldn't feel it. My nose was going like, except minus the hand. And it started pulling me toward the pie. And I was like, well, that just sounds delicious. Thank you. But I really must be going, and I'm still on my bicycle, and then it starts to pull harder as I try to get away. And of course, here is I thinking, what am I supposed to do? There is a hand of smoke pulling me toward the most wonderful smell of apple carrot pie. Apple carrot pie is just so delicious and satisfying. You would, on it, really, truly, it is just so delicious, ever so delicious, really. Now, as I was saying, it is quite the catch of what happened next. I was pulled off my bike and was being pulled by my nose by this by the smell. The smell, yes. But of course, with my nose going like this, funny how well smell and a nose. Sorry, bad joke, bad joke. But if I can most distinctively remember, it came to me that I was getting pulled by a piece of smoke, and I could easily just chop it. So I tried, and it went like poof, and then it rejoined. So now I'm getting pulled really fast by my nose, dragging along the really rock hard pavement, and I'm like, stop! Screaming at it, stop, not bothering to scream, help. But at least got to about halfway before the house, before, believe it or not, I actually ended up scrounging it, which means, in Zasparian terms, I smashed it to the ground accidentally with my hand. I was like, ugh, and then went boom, and if it was a head, it would have cracked, or a skull would have cracked, but it was like wriggling, and like some of the fingers appeared to be broken, considering it was smoke. So I started to run back and to get my bicycle, and of course, by the time I had done that, it was chasing me, and it did this, spun me around, and grabbed me by the nose again on the exact same spot. And I am about losing my patience with this stupid hand. And I'm about to literally scream at the hand and say, stop, you stupid smoked hand. I do not want to eat apple carrot pie. I was going to fake myself and say I was allergic to it, but I was just like, why not? So, to tease it, I let it drag me by the nose, even more painfully and faster. When we got to around the same point, again. I know, I am such a jerk. I apologize, but it had to be done. The stupid hand was just being the biggest of jerks. Truly, it was. So of course, as I'm being pulled, the stupid hand starts to the fingers that are pulling me start to get less and less, until of course he's only pushing me by one blasted finger. So, as of now, I am literally clueless of what to do. Like, excuse me, but what are you doing? I'm literally asking a hand made of smoke. And before I know it, it lets go of my nose. I am just, in the meanwhile, baffled at what had just happened. I was pulled, and yet it disappeared. So about 5 minutes of walking to my bicycle, and I'm about to get on, and the stupid hand comes back, whoop, and pulls me again. I lose my patience. I wrench free of its grip, and then I grab my bicycle and cut it in half with the tires. And then the smoked hand was never seen again. And the smell of the pie stopped because the woman who made it had thrown it at a grumpy man who stepped on her grass. So yes, that has been my story. I hope you liked it, and bye bye.